Come now, come. Hey, watch. This celery, I planted some stalk when I was cooking. Look at that now. This is Chinese celery. Watch how beautiful that is now. Yeah, man. But watch it here. There's the game changer, boy. I have 1 corn. Shurls, I have 1 corn, boy. No, I had 5 trees. And what happens is the wind blows and break it down, right? But watch now. What? Check this out. Watch. Check it out now. Show them. Watch all this. Hey, watch. That's not a fake thing, boy. See that? That's not a fake thing, boy. Hey, watch. Hey. Shurls, this deal with the freshest stuff. Sunshine and water. No chemicals. Watch this. Check it out. Watch. See? How much all I can do this way? Watch. How much all I can do this way? Water no way. You ever eat a tomato vessel? You wouldn't believe the taste. If there's a chef and he could cook, you will know how to appreciate these things. You will know, right? This is Hungarian sweet pepper, right? It's $100 a pound, boy. I'm joking. They don't $100 a pound. Right, huh? Hey, but check this out. Let me show you the game changer. Come. Watch. Hey. Watch this now. Watch my bike and plant. Hey. Come up on this. Let me show them this. I ain't playing with them at all. Hey. Watch here, boy. Hey. Shurls have a dashing bush pack. Watch. Come and see this, boy. All I laugh at that, eh? Watch the little curly leaf in the middle there. Watch. Like Callaloo. Nah, they just look real pretty. They call it exotic out here. Right? But I'm a Callaloo bush plant. You understand? So that is it for my little garden, boy. And I'm very proud of my garden. If it's 1 sweet pepper I get, or 1 corn, or 1 tomatoes, the whole point is when you see we do something and we accomplish something, we grow something, right? And we give life to that and we can take it and eat it. That is the greatest accomplishment we could have. I don't know, but I just feel real proud of my little garden here. Toronto, Canada, and I'll tell you something. We have 3 months to do all this. And in 3 months' time, all this is clear and just as there's snow, right? And in the Caribbean, all they have a whole year sometimes to do these things, right? So my advice, I just telling you guys to take a better look at nature, take a closer look at nature, take a closer look at gardening. You understand? Because these things is what life is about. It's what life is. I'll come back up because the sun real hotter than beating this. Come true. Here now. You know, I wanna say some stuff, and it's concerning the food, and the reason why I decided to do YouTube, right? Because I will tell you something, I used to live a very unhealthy lifestyle. I used to drink a lot, I used to smoke a lot, I used to party a lot, I used to eat outside food, and some people probably saying, "Oh, but I don't know healthy life, but that is the life, and they're right. That is the life, right? But I will explain something to you guys, right? At that point in my life, right? At that point in my life, I had so much pain. I used to get up with headaches every day. I had back pain, I had knee pain, and I was so young and I couldn't explain these things, right? And as you see through my little journey in life, right? I meet some people, and it was an honor for me to meet these people. These people are 5-star chefs in hotels today, right? And you wouldn't believe the meals these people just cook, right? And by now I just want to tell you guys that Shurls Kitchen Mashup, right, is an MSG free channel. We that, boy. 0 tolerance. I don't do that at all. I don't put MSG in my food. My food is the freshest ingredients, right? And I'm going to explain something to you guys why. You know, I see a lot of people going on diets and trying different things, right? But we never had to go on a diet. We was always eating the right food, right? You know, food that we just eat. I'm talking about ingredients. I'm talking about the food we just eat back home and stuff like that, right? It was always the right food. It was the healthiest food that we could have, right? But I'm going to explain something to you guys, right? do you know that 70% of the immune system is in the gut system? 70%, right? So that is 70% of the thing that is build us, the thing that is heal us, the thing that is nurture us, the thing that is build with brains, right? That is 70% of everything that we body need to produce health, to produce mental stability, to produce everything. You understand? And I want all of you to listen to something very carefully. Every time we go to the doctor, it could be for what? It could be for diabetes, it could be for knee pain, it could be you have surgery, you have anything. The first thing the professionals will tell you to change your diet. Why would they tell you that? Change your diet, right? 70% of everything that goes into our body comes back out. So I see guys and I see girls, right? I'll tell you something, women and men, same thing, right? I do the same thing. My car, if that get a scratch, polish up, carry it, get detail, whatever. Ladies, all it is, always dress up nice, beautiful, you know what I mean? But we're taking so much time in taking care of the outside of our body, we forget to take care of the inside of our body, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because this is what we channel represent. I'm trying to tell people we are eating the healthiest food, right? But what we have to do is fine-tune that food a little bit, right? Fine-tune that food a little bit, right? And this channel is based on my experience in life, right? So everything that I tell you guys here is based on what I see, what I heard, what I learned, what I didn't learn, right? And I'm always a humble person. I always learning, right? But whatever I learn, I want to teach, right? And in turn, it's a back and forth thing, right? I learn from you guys learn from us, right? So it is so important we be very careful what we put into our body, right? And what I'm trying to say is, if we could keep our food as simple and not have 100 different types of powder seasoning. I'm not criticizing that you use powder seasoning, but it's the amount that you're using. It is the amount that you're using. So remember, every day we put in something in your body, you put in a little bit, we put in a little bit. So add that by a year, and how much you have so much of MSG in your body. You have so much of powdered seasoning, you don't even know what it has in it, right? So my thing to you guys is this, right? And I was taught this by a very smart person, right? The things that we grow up on is healthy food. Dal and rice and curry chicken, curry goat, stew fish, steamed fish, oil dung. Everything that we possess in Trinidad is the healthiest food in the world. So what I'm trying to say is, by now all you know, this nano channel, I'll tell all you fry an onion every day and I go show all the process. No, this is a little advanced channel, or I should say that. It's a little advanced, right? Because everybody know how to cook. But what it is certain things in our food that we don't know how to put together, right? So that is the first thing. If we watch what we put into our body, right, the body is going to produce back this. So let's imagine you put in vegetables and you put in healthy meat and you put in all antioxidants of fruit and everything into your body, right? This is what your body is going to produce, right? Because 70% is a high number, right? To just ignore. That is a high number to ignore, right? And I see some stuff, right? And kids, right? Our kids need a certain amount of vegetables. They need a certain amount of things in food, right? To build their brain. And this is very important. And if you start feeding kids junk food and they're giving them this and that, right? You're stopping the development of the brain. Because let me tell you something now. The food that I grew up on, I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, I'm not saying that, but I'm smarter than some, don't doubt me, right? So this is, you know, it is so important, right? So this is what our channel stands for. We stand for fresh food. My food is simple, healthy. That's it. You understand? The least amount now. It have things I see people putting in food, right? And they add in 10 and 15 powdered season. Do you even know what this tastes like? Do you even know the combination of these things, what this tastes like? So you telling me, you put in a little bit of powder like this in food and it just tastes like boom, Chinese fried rice, just like that? No, right? So the same ingredients that you use, right, that you cut up your fresh vegetables and you combine these ingredients, when you're using it for food, it's a manipulation, you understand, of ingredients that has caused that flavor in your mouth, right? So it's not one thing alone. So when you take all these flavors and all this meal and you put that together and you roast it or you boil it or you fry it or whatever you do to it, you understand, you're manipulating this ingredient. And when you manipulate a couple ingredients and you put them together, it's an explosion in your mouth, right? And I'm talking about the air. Watch now. We have the best food in the world, boy. We have the best food in the world, but I will tell all you how we fall off this, right? Because you know everybody wants to be, you know, Americanized, everybody wants to foreign, everything, you know what I mean? And this is where we introduce fast food. We introduce an unhealthy lifestyle. Now we can do all these things. I love fast food, but you know, if we eat healthy every day, and it's simple as the same food we eat in, right? We're going to learn how to fine tune the food, right? And make it our lifestyle, not just one time. Because a lot of women just talk to Shurls, a lot of women just talk to Shurls, and it's like, Shurls, you know how hard it is to lose weight? You know how hard it is to lose weight? And when I do lose the weight, I can't keep it off, right? I know what Shurls tell them, just eat what they're doing, right? But make small life changes, small little life changes. So I will tell all you what to do. Shurls don't really eat sweets. I just eat it now. I wouldn't eat it every day, right? And I just put in tea, I just use sugar in tea, I just cook with it, you know. But this is a small little change I had done, right? In my life, I cut down my sweet tooth. I cut down my sweet tooth, right? And these is little changes that you could do, right? You could cook with a little less oil, right? These are things. And one important thing I want to tell you guys, right? This was told to me by a very smart, very, very smart, a 5-star chef hotel today, right? And he said to me, he said, Shurls, let me tell you something. You could change any vegetable and stuff like that, right? But always use the oil that you grow up on. And I was like, why? He said, because different oil have different properties in it, right? And when you take different things into your body have to adapt it. You understand? So your metabolism now, if you're eating meat and all of a sudden you change and you want to do just vegetables alone, your body is going to change to adapt to these vegetables. You understand? So that in turn may cause weight gain, may cause weight loss. You know what I mean? So your body is always adapting for your lifestyle, right? And that is how we go. Because it's real easy to go to work and say, you know what, I'm going to eat some KFC. And I love KFC. I can eat it every day, right? I love it, right? But you know, you never hear your grandmother and people saying, you know what I mean, eat home cooked meals. Outside food is not really good, right? Because on the outside food, they put in ingredients to make your mouth water up like that. Water up just like that. You understand? So you go and eat a little sandwich somewhere, it's like, what? That tastes real good. But you don't know the ingredients that are in there. So it is important when your grandparents and the elders told you, home cooked meal is always the best. And the reason they said that, right, is because you know what you're putting in your own food. You know what you're putting in your own food. So you don't have to second guess what these people putting in their food. I love junk food. I am not telling anybody don't eat it. But what I'm trying to say is make little changes in your life, right? The most important thing in everybody's life is the kids that are around us, So why would we not think, right, to make their meal the healthiest every single time? Now it will have what we call them? We call them cheat days, right? I had cheat days. Just 2 days ago, she'll eat a whole pizza, right? And that the boss, boy. When I see he taking me shut down, the whole game shut down when I see he back in, boy. Alright. Something he smell or see there. Alright. Go, boy. Take that, boy. Go. It's a beautiful day in Toronto, Canada. Check the plane. Catch the plane. So if all you ever looking for Shurls, boy, come in this road, boy, with the plane passing. It's Mashup. I'm trying to say some positive things, but let me get my weed, boy.